How about Bank of America? Wells Fargo? How about Barnes and Nobles? Disney, Sears, Bass Pro Shop, Dick's Sporting Goods, I don't know, Office Depots, blah, 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 blah. Okay? A lot of them. And we also work with one of the highest, top premium brands called Artistry, Miss America sponsor, and Nutrilite, health and beauty. Okay? Because everywhere it's like Lancome, Estee Lauder, and Artistry. Right there. Top 5 premium cosmetic brands. If you're a guy, don't worry about it. Okay? But that's one industry that never goes down, you know. You find a lady, they'll never leave the house without putting something on. Putting something. They have to look one time in the mirror before they leave. Guy, okay, let's go. Does that make sense? Okay? So they have that. Okay, lastly, now, that said, okay, couple of things. Now, the theme that makes it, now here's the thing, okay? This is what the catch is. This is what the problem is, okay? When you have 40 people, you have 40 egos, you have 40 personalities, you have 40 different kind of cultures coming together. Now, business is not here. How much do you need to learn in shopping? Not much, just change the location. It's everything is right here. Building communities. And that's where this team helps. That's where it's like this, okay? In your household, who cooks the food? Okay. Okay. Who changes the bulb? I like, man. Okay. Who goes and fixes the car? Yeah. You do something at least. Okay, thank you. Your wife is like, hey, everything I'm doing right now, she'll reconsider now, you know. Okay, that's it. Okay, now do you think you cry every day when you eat food? Man, I can't make this good food. No, you just eat. That's called a family team. In family team you complete, you don't compete. Okay? In job you compete. And same in a business team, we compete. You find the strengths and you work on strengths. We work on strengths. We put in, everybody's put in certain thing and we work together on strengths. We are not looking to find fault. We're like, if you bring this to the table, so if you say, but I'm not this thing, okay, don't worry about it, somebody else will do it. There's certain good thing, that's why you're employed, gainfully employed, for certain good thing that you have out there. So just you bring that skill to the table. You don't have to be know-it-all. How many know about a business corporation? They have a board of directors. You don't have to be everything for everything. Does that make sense? Okay, do you think a CEO of a company knows everything? No, but he's leveraged everybody's strengths. And that's why he's in a leadership role. And that's why I want you to understand that part. We help you do that. This is a team. Now, for back-end, okay, now would you go to a company, would you buy from a company online and you get a product after 40 days? Would you go back again? Would you go back again? Too slow. Okay? So we actually outsource the back-end, okay? The back-end maintenance is done by EMC Square, is the servers and storage, IBM Consulting for maintenance of servers and like the computer coding and all that kind of stuff. And for shipping, handling, and truck haul, it's called Amway. Have you heard of Amway? Anybody heard of Amway? Yeah, you should, okay? It's a well-known company. 50 years ago, they were doing something called network marketing. Okay, because 50 years ago, there was no internet, no telephone, no media. So they did something called door-to-door. Okay? Then 20 years later, they became like a van, kind of, the catalog-based company. Okay, then they became sort of like, telephone order. Okay, when the telephone was accessible and everything, everybody home has that. Because I learned that history, okay? 1999, last 6 years, they have gone online, they have outsourced all the partners, Fortune 500 partners, and they just take care of the shipping and handling, and the warehouse and back-end support. That's what they do. Okay, so we're not looking for some people to kind of, you go ding dong, for some houses in San Jose, you don't want to go. They have come out. Okay, so understand the history behind it. Okay, at the same time, who are the partnership? They are in 80 plus countries right now. 80 plus countries, including countries like China and Vietnam, communist countries. In a communist country to enter, they really check you out, up, down. Okay, because you can't just do businesses like that. Okay. And they are bigger than Starbucks, Yahoo, and eBay. Okay? They are bigger than revenue. They have Fortune 500 companies. They have been given the United Nations Environmental Protection Award. They were green before green was a cool thing. Okay? So understand the credibility. But this is a great thing. But what I'm excited about is this part. Okay? For example, let's say, Rishi, you and me, for sake of equality, we both open an Italian restaurant. Yours is across the street, mine is there, okay? And yours is a thriving Italian business, and mine flops. Now, Drake, is that the fault of pasta? No, whose fault is it? Italian restaurant, his is thriving and mine fails. It's not Olive Garden's, it's It's Rishi's Italian and Ravi's Italian. Okay? What's the fault? Whose fault is it? Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Most people, it's not this. People say, oh, but you know what? I heard about Amway 10 years ago. I said, then that's a good news. Sherlock. Because it's still there. Right? See, people don't have a problem with this. People have a problem with somebody building that and did not make it. And that happens in any industry. There are other people in IT who fake their resume. I know a lot of people I know. 10 years. Guy is 22, but he has 10 years experience. Okay? Something like that. I'm sure in accounting, are there people who do mess up in accounting? Never? Never?
No, of course.
Wall Street became Main Street, but nobody messed up. But that's what I'm saying. It's not about you. Like you said, you're right. It's you. The fault is not here. The fault is here. And that's why this team is very powerful. That's why, we got excited about this part. And here's the thing. Let's say Siddharth is very excited. He sees you doing that. He says, can you coach me, guide me? He says, sure. You help him create a pocket of 40 people. Help the second guy create a pocket. When you do 3 such pockets, FTC approved, it says your income will be close to 135K average. And when you help 6 people, it's called 250. Now, here's the cool part. For helping Siddharth make 50K, this group of companies give you a leadership bonus of 10K. 10K. That's the math. Okay? Just get that part. Okay? It's a statement. Helping him make 50K, you get 10K. Now, question, who makes more money in this transaction? Who makes more money, Siddharth or you? Siddharth. You're right. People don't get that part. See, they understand this part. If you get help him 50K, you get 10K. Now, if you make 0, how much you make? 0. So it's not some recruiting scheme. They gotta get that out of the head, I'm not looking to recruit people because I don't want one more headache. I have enough at my work. I want somebody who wants to understand, hey, I want to do something different. And here's the cool part, okay? Now, let's say if that is the case, will you teach him everything you know? Yes. Will you ever hurt him or lie to him? No, because you're hurting yourself. Well, if he makes 0, how much you make? And that's something I want you to understand. Business partnership always grow and thrive in relationships. Relationship is the key. It's like this. If you're in California, you know how to build a business team. If you want a guy in Atlanta to work with you, okay, you got to build a good relationship. You're looking for a partner, not an employee. And that same thing goes here. We always look for partners. You say, but do I have to work with people? Hey, I have news for you, okay? You live in Earth, okay, not in Mars. You got to work with people no matter what you do. Okay, even in a computer guy, you have to work with people, on deciding the project schedule. So 50K, 10K, and that is the case. Now, let's say you only help Siddharth. Okay, you only help Siddharth. Okay, and Siddharth helped 3 such people. He created 3 such pockets. He helped 3 people create the same thing. Who makes more money, right? You or Siddharth? You help only Siddharth, and he helps 3 people do the same thing, create 50K. I'm sorry. Who makes more money? Siddharth? Are you sure about that part?
You only get 10K every time you lost people?
No. You're right. That's a good question to ask. People don't ask, they assume. Okay? Right. When this happens, this link breaks away from you. You only get 10K. If he makes 100K, you make 20. Big deal. Okay? But he helps 3 people, so he makes 3 times. It's like you learn driving and you open a driving school. You make more money. It's common sense. Okay? Businesses are built that way. Now, Here's I'm gonna wrap it up with this, okay? This is what I am here for. I'm here actually not for this business plan. This is great. I got an opportunity to come here, but I'm here for the business conference that we have tomorrow and day after. What I realized one thing: most people see it's like this. We have a self-imposed kind of mental limitations. We tell I'm not good in this. I'm not good in that. I'm this kind of person. I'm that kind of person. And sometimes at age 25, we decide what we're gonna do for next 40 years. Okay, that's based on 25 years, you know the next 40, which is very wrong. And what I want to understand this part is, here's what I realized. Will this grow? Absolutely yes. Will they make more money? Yes. As a matter of fact, let me just show you a couple of things and then I'm going to wrap it up. What does it say here? What does it say here? Is a good bank? Decent at least. After Chase lost 3 billion, this looks pretty good actually. I'm just kidding, okay? What does it say here? Okay, is that good? Bank of America. See, people say, man, is it legal? I said, dude, bank, legal, Best Buy, Barnes and Nobles, how can you not? Now, have you heard of this magazine called Forbes? Is that a good magazine? Okay. For people who are single guys, for people who are men, we never read books and after school, right? Forget books and magazines. I'm going to show you one thing. Okay, it talks about 400 richest people in America. Okay, 400 billionaires. And I'm just going to go through one page that I want you to come and help me out. Drake, if you can just give a big hand to Drake, man. I'm done. Okay, 5 minutes down. What does it say here? Leave out loud. They can't read it.
Revolutionaries. These captains of capitalism built a product, created a market, or satisfied a need that touches us all.
Revolutionaries. Forbes called them. This guy is. I keep forgetting that part. But do you know this guy? Tell the name of this guy.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Okay.
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay. Revolutionary. Good guy. Okay. What is this guy?
Steve Jobs.
Apple.
Yeah.
Revolutionary. Forbes called him. Good. Okay. This kid, what is his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay. Facebook.
Yeah.
Revolutionary. What is this guy?
Charles Schwab.
Okay. Schwab Company. Revolutionary. What is this called? Richard DeVos. Read that word. No, first 2 lines.
Sorry. Fortune rising despite sluggish American consumer spending. Out-of-course sales increased 15% to 8.2 billion in
Okay.
2008.
Now what is this? Co-founded.
Co-founded Amway in 1959.
Okay. And blah 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 and blah blah blah. Okay. But what is it called? Who calls them revolutionary? Forbes. Same company. Jeff Bezos. Okay. Give a big round of Drake, man. And that's what I want you to understand. When you go out of today, if you go out there and you go back, okay, if nothing made sense here, you can be 3 kinds of people. Okay, very simple. I'll wrap it up. Okay, there are 3 kinds of people. And here's the thing, okay, Shama, if I'm buying if I'm paying for a vacation, where would you go in the world? Where? Switzerland. Every Indian wants to go to Switzerland. The Bollywood movie style. I agree with you. My wife does the same thing. Okay, Ritu. If I'm buying a car, any car I'm buying, okay, any car you want to buy, which car would you buy? Any car, any car. BMW? Yes, absolutely. Okay, BMW. Do you know which one though? Or it's too much? Doesn't matter, anyone is fine, right? As long as the circle is there, who cares? Okay, BMW. Okay? Now, Rishi, is BMW a good car? Is it yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, say it, man. I don't know the no. Okay? Is Switzerland a great place to go, Dre?
Yes. Everybody wants to go.
Everybody wants to go? It's a great place. Now, if Ritu gives you BMW, okay, can you go to Switzerland? Will you drive it? No. Okay, why is that?
Water.
Yeah, you're right. There's a pond in the middle, Unless you're James Bond, you can't go. Okay, you gotta understand this, okay? BMW, you can go, it's a great vehicle, it's a great destination, it's a wrong vehicle for the destination. You gotta take the BMW to SFO airport and boom, you are to Switzerland. Is that flight very comfortable? No, it's gonna be boring, long journey. But the thing that you like about it is Switzerland. You gotta remember this part. Some people say, but I love my BMW. I think then you can only go to Bay Area, at Las Vegas, that's it. You can go as far as there. Okay? You gotta change. See, average people out there, okay, after 25, when they realize their vehicle can go only that far, and that could be my career path or whatever, they change their destination, maybe Vegas or whoever, Los Angeles or San Diego. And they say, that's it. We're gonna do that far. That's it. We're not gonna go anymore. They change. 80% people do this. 20% people do this. They say, you know what? This is fixed. I'm gonna fix. I got started in a BMW. Great. I'm gonna go to SFO, and then I'm going to do it. And that's where, if you are 3 kinds of people out there: red light, yellow light, green light. You could be any one of them. Okay. Red light people. These guys know everything. They know everything about everything. They know more about this corporation and the business team than me. Actually, somebody who makes 50, 100 grand, they know more about that, and that's fine. They know where the next terrorist attack will be. They know who's the next president going to be. Okay, even though they don't have voting rights. Okay, green card is not there yet. Okay, they know everything. They know which company stock is going to go up. Okay, which economy, why Europe is losing money, and why America is hurting for that. What is the debt in the America? Even though their economy is looking bad too. Okay, but they know everything. And have you had friends like that? I have friends like that. You sit in a group of 10 friends. The moment you talk, if you say God exists, he'll argue